And we are back. It's your boy Mees here with another off stream rather. I am going to be building using some crude oil that I'm actually standing on currently that I grabbed on stream. I've been having some issues with one of my water pumps, and so I haven't been streaming, but I've been doing this stuff because if anything happens, I can end it. It just sucks like planning a stream, doing a stream, and doing that stuff. But if you guys want to catch the rest of the stuff that I do, you can catch me at twitch.tv/Mees. It's Monday, Wednesday, Friday around 6 to 7 p.m. I normally say 6, but I'm usually like a little bit late because I'm at the office. And like I said, today we're going to be going over turning crude oil into polymer resin to make rubber and plastic. Currently, I would like to do most like up to 10 refineries to make fuel, but I can't even make a fuel generator at the moment. With that being said, I would like to just make 5 refineries to make polymer resin, which then, and I'll go over all this if you guys are curious what I'm going to do, but I'm going to generally produce 650 polymer resin, which means if I split it 75%, 25% to make plastic and rubber then can go to your computer line, batteries, plastic to make containers, things like that to package fuel for vehicles. And then your rubber can go to your cables and whatever else you want to do, your cartridges for, there's a few things. And then also with this, you're going to produce heavy oil residue, which then petroleum coke. And then from petroleum coke, that's going to go to aluminum line, which I haven't unlocked yet. Clearly evident what we can do here. The one thing I didn't look over right now would be looking into making compacted coal. Actually, I can actually look that up right now. We got compacted. It's sulfur and coal. I know that 5 and 5, which I can do that, but I forgot what we needed it for. I don't remember. Was it maybe turbo fuel? Yep, that's it. So maybe not today in this episode. I would like to in a future episode work on compacted coal to use the fuel that I produce to produce turbo fuel. That'd be kind of nice because I can just go out and find a pure or normal, overclock it, send the coal to there and the sulfur that I'm already mining on my pure mine and send it. But sulfur might be better used because basically turbo fuel, I'm not sure, but also packaging it and all that good stuff. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and start building 5 refineries right here. I have this bad boy coming in. We're going to have to also pipe some water, which you guys won't see much of that because I have water everywhere. You've seen it in every one of my episodes. I need to pipe in some water, probably about 560, give or take 560, about 280 for each for plastic and rubber. So I should be producing about 162.5 plastic per minute and 81 quarter per minute of rubber. And then I'll splint it off to make the other things. But once we get that, then I can definitely get the industrial manufacturing searched. I can get into all tier 1 or tier 5 and 6 stuff. And then on top of that, I can get the heavy modular frame stone, which I have it set up ready to go. I just got to put the manufacturer down and then pipe all the stuff into it. We can start producing that. And then really, we're so close to being able to create a monorail going across the map. I already found another location for my base. Something else I want to do is pipe a travel pipe from down there where it's my beginning base all the way through there to follow this up to the new base that I'm going to build where I'll build a monorail and things like that. And then also, if you guys have not checked out, please, I implore you to check out my video that I just did. It took me about 14 hours to get 22 hard drives and I died multiple times. And then it took 200, it took me like 5 hours to research them all too. But I have a short video that goes over all that stuff and where I died and all the crazy shit. So let's get started. We're gonna jump in there. I'm gonna throw down the 5 refineries to get started. I'll pipe those in there and then I'll work that all through. So we're gonna start over here. Yeah, let's fucking get it. I'm fucking excited. Are you? Let's go. All right, good news. It's already producing. So I'm gonna cut the main power to this place so I don't like mess with anything. So we're gonna cut this main power. We're gonna shut off now. Yep. Okay, so now what I need to do is produce 2 refineries for the heavy oil, which I'll put right here at the end because I can pipe everything down this way and I can move this stuff out. So we're gonna put a merger here. We're gonna do this way. See how close I want to go. Yeah, that'll work. Get the polymer to GTFO out of here. There we go. All right. Time out. We have an issue, though. We do have one issue. One of the biggest issues, I still have a Mark III line, which I need to research ASAP, is because one of the biggest issues that I'm going to find is that I'm producing 650. I have to split this in half. I still don't have enough. So 2, 2, and 1 So I have to actually split this. I have to merge two of them together, actually, to run this correctly. Unfortunately. So I have to delete all these. If you don't, it'll back it up because I'm going to be producing 650 per minute. That sucks. This is where a Mark IV would come in handy. So 2 and 2, each one produces 130 per minute. So that is 260. It's just enough. So I'm going to put a merger just like this, I guess. Now we need to pump liquid in there. So what we'll do is we'll put it like this. Wanted to do originally was produce like 10 refineries to make fuel because I would just be upgrading it very soon. As soon as this is all done, I'd be able to produce that. And I wanted to do 10 refineries, 8 to 10 refineries to split it. So I need to figure out what's going on. So I'm going to go ahead and test this to see how this works because I only wanted to produce 2 of these, enough to produce some petroleum coke. That was it. Anyways, let me go ahead and check into that real quick and then just have it piped off one direction with a pump and have everything go that direction. So what I can do right now is I can build 2 refineries, pretty close. I gotta check. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll build 2 like kind of in order like that. If I can get it there, there we go. There we go. It doesn't look too bad. It's a little tight, but it doesn't look too bad. Now the petroleum coke's just gonna have to go in storage. I don't have any choice for that one. So what I'll do for now is we'll do an industrial storage container and we'll put it right there like that. Guess a merger like that. And that'll keep the heavy oil coming out of the one machine. And keep it going. So now, that's the inputs. So we need to pipe 2 separate pipelines through here. It needs 280. Actually, no. It needs just a single thing of water. And it'll get split between the 2. And then one side is going to need a certain amount, which I can do the math and then come back to you guys to make sure it's equal. Because 75% of this needs to come into here. Because this is the plastic. It's going to produce 162.5 per minute. And then I'm going to put them in a storage buffer for right now so I can finally get the industrial manufacture done, get the heavy plates done. One other thing too, I got the petroleum coke done. The rubber is just going to require a little over 4, but I'm just going to build 4 because it's small. It's less than 1/10 more than I need, so it's okay. It might back up the whole line because things are moving fluidly, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pipe everything in through here to both sides, and then I'm going to feed the merger on the outside of here, and the same with out there, back out there to produce that kind of stuff. And I'll get right back to you guys. That took an extreme amount of time to figure this out because the Mark III lines that I have really did a fun job of really making this complicated. So what I did is I enjoyed this actually. So I took 260 right in there and I sent it down to 5 of them, or not 5 of them. I took them to 4 of them because technically there's 8 and then the other one's 7.5 to give it 75%. The thing is it only needs 240 for 4 of them. Yeah, because it needs 60 per minute and I'm sitting 260. That's 240 and there's 20. So what I did is basically, since this is an overflow manifold, I did a smart splitter here to send the overflow back up top. So that leaves me with 227.5, which is exactly this. This is 130 here that gets merged with another 130 that's split. So that's 65 in there plus 65 split twice makes 227.5, which goes, and I put another smart splitter there just in case to send it, merge it, but I don't think it's needed. This is exactly it. I just have to get the water in here and this is going to be fully ready to go. I'm going to put, I mean, the majority of this stuff's going to go to batteries, computers, and then a small amount to storage, but I need to get this upgraded. So I have to get the rubber and the plastic done ASAP. So what I'm going to do is somehow I might bring these down underground. It doesn't look pretty, and then merge them together. But it's going to produce so many. It's going to produce 480 7.5 of plastic. And it's an overwhelming amount of plastic, but that's okay. I wish I didn't have to set it up this way, but I did, and I'll probably leave it. And if I need to make fuel, I'll just run another line, because I have, you know, each one of those are at max capacity right there, which is cool. So what I'm going to do now is get the water, and I'm going to need 487.5 water coming in. And right now, as it stands, I'll have to split this up in 5. It won't be that difficult. I probably actually won't even do that. And what I might do is just run one into one side and one into the other side or something like that, and bring it off the same line. Not the same line, but 2 separate lines, because you're going to need, one's going to have to be a half line, but 2 water extractors. So I'm going to go over to the water pit, which isn't far away, and I'm going to go ahead and pipe that bad boy over here. And then I'll see you guys here when I bring the water in. Toodles. Actually, right there. You go 1 to the refinery, 2, 3, and 4, and we'll connect it right to that one right there. So this refineries are going to start working immediately. Finally making plastic, what I've been waiting to do for so long. So long. So long. Okay. Same thing here. I got 5 in the side, so all right, now they're ripping out some plastic. Let's get the rubber going. The rubber is extremely simple, because all I have to do is pipe off the original line and do 4 more of these bad boy refineries. We'll just do actually I'll just pump them like this. You mean, might as well, right? I wonder if I should do them the same way or do them this way. If you haven't already noticed, the entire setup needs 325 water per minute. Currently, I only have enough water for only plastic, not the rubber. Plastic requires 2 water per 2 plastic, and rubber requires 4 water per 2 rubber. You will need 2 lines of water to complete this, not 1. So please take note of that. It's been a wild ride. I spent so much more time on stuff that you guys didn't get the chance to see, because this video is probably going to be about 15 minutes. And yeah, I got the polymer done, rubber and plastic. Now I can upgrade stuff. Plastic's already full. Got the rubber going here, and I added some additional fluid buffers, and the rubber is just flowing right now. This is perfect. I can use the rubber and plastic, some cables, computers, cartridges, storage, supercomputers, battery, even use the plastic for fuel containers. And then I can use the extra residual fuel for turbo fuel, make them back to coal with sulfur and that for turbo fuel late game. This is absolutely phenomenal, and I'm excited. So don't forget, guys, if you have any comments, slap me down in the description or hit me up my live stream. Don't forget, I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday at twitch.tv/Meezits, and then it's in the description below. Come check me out there. I do have a face cam on live stream. And if you have any criticisms or anything you think I could have done better, please don't hesitate to tell me. And I appreciate you guys hanging out. So I'll see you guys next time.